how do you build a more versatile manufacturing workforce? Hi folks, my name is Kirk Langford. I'm the General Manager here at Unique Training and Development and Frontline Leadership Systems USA. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how to build a more versatile manufacturing workforce. I think before we talk about how to build one, it's important to talk about why you should build one. What's the benefit? And is there one at all? Well, first, I'm going to tell you there is a benefit to having a more versatile workforce. If there's anything we've learned from the past couple years with the pandemic and everything else going on, it's that a workforce that's versatile, that can adapt to change and whatever other conditions are moving around, the better off we are. Organizations that aren't able to adapt to change don't tend to last as long. So we know that we want a versatile workforce. We especially want this in manufacturing because as conditions change, supply and demand changes, we need to be able to adapt to that as well. So we understand the why, and hopefully you agree that we do need to have a versatile workforce. Now comes the how. How do we do that? Well, one of the most important things is to have a good bench strength. And what we mean by that is have multiple people on your teams capable of doing the same thing. So that if one person isn't able to do a certain task or a certain job assignment, someone else can step in and help them. One of the ways to achieve that, and in doing so, creating a more versatile workforce, is through cross-training. Cross-training is when I look at the jobs that Simon and Jane can do and making sure that Jane can do some of Simon's tasks and Simon can do some of Jane's tasks. When you're thinking about this, look at your team or maybe your department and ask yourself, who can do which tasks? And if suddenly somebody wasn't able to be at work or wasn't able to be at their shift or a problem came up, would I have coverage for those specific tasks or for those specific jobs? If the answer is no, I wouldn't, then you probably want to think about cross-training. It's taking the time to identify who can do what gaps there are, and then training the people so that you're filling those gaps and that you have multiple people that can do a specific job. When you take the time to build up your bench strength, you're going to find that not only do you have people feeling more empowered and more able to take on tasks that they might not otherwise have been able to take on, but you're going to have a more cohesive team who can help each other, not just in times of crisis or an emergency, but even in the day-to-day. If someone's a little bit overwhelmed, behind maybe in their production, someone else that's cross-trained and is able to understand and work on some of those same tasks can step in and help them out. So it can keep things flowing a lot smoother. So we understand why we want a more versatile workforce, and that's of course because we can manage the change and be more agile in the day-to-day. And now you know how. Use cross-training to your advantage to make that more versatile manufacturing workforce. And once you've talked about that and mastered that skill, we have lots of other things that we can teach you here at Unique Training and Development and Frontline Leadership Systems. And that all starts with a call or an email. So reach out to us on our website, uniquedevelopment.com. We'd love to hear from you and hear about how we can help your workforce become more versatile.